Hello and welcome to Aset channel. My name's John Rowan. Today we're going to practice superlatives. The best, the greatest, the most wonderful. Something like that. But we're going to look at is and are. Usually we use is, because with a superlative usually there's only one. But sometimes it can be a group of similar things and then we can use are. So let's take a look at some examples. I think the most beautiful temple in Japan is Todaiji. So the number one most beautiful temple in Japan, in my opinion. So there's only one. So we need the word is. Is Todaiji. I'm only talking about one temple, the number one in Japan, in my opinion. But we can talk about a group of the best ones or most beautiful ones. So in Japan there are thousands of temples. So we can talk about a group of 3 or 4 and still use a superlative, meaning the best. So let's look at an example. I think the most beautiful shrines in Japan are Issei Jingu, Itsukushima and the Heian Shrine. So this time the example is shrines. But we have 3, I think, the most beautiful shrines. So we have the S on shrine to show it's plural. In Japan there are thousands of shrines, but these 3, I think, are the most beautiful. So I really like all 3 of these. So we have S on shrines to show it's plural, and we also have R here, because we have a group of 3. Issei Jingu, Itsukushima Shrine and the Heian Shrine. So a group, so we use are. So another example. The most popular sport in Japan is baseball. Is baseball. So we're talking about the number one, just one. So we use is baseball. There are many popular sports in Japan. Sumo, soccer, golf, many sports are popular, but probably the number one is baseball. The most popular sport in baseball, I made a mistake, the most popular sport in Japan is baseball. But we could make a small group out of the large group. So let's take a look at Britain. The most popular sports in Britain are football, rugby and cricket. So many sports are popular in Britain, but the top 3 are football, rugby and cricket. So football here means soccer. So British people say football for soccer. So R shows it's a group. So in this example, the most popular sports in Britain are football, rugby and cricket. Is just one, the number one. So the most popular sport in Japan is baseball. Let's look at another example. This time about food. I think the most delicious food in the world is Indian curry. So in my opinion, Indian curry is number one. So we have is. I think the most delicious food in the world is Indian curry. But if we talk about Japanese foods, there are many types of Japanese foods. But I have 3 favourite ones. So I'm going to make a group using are for those 3 favourite ones. I think the most delicious Japanese foods are sushi, okonomiyaki and yakitori. So a small group at the top of a big group. So food as S and are. Foods are. The group at the top. Number 1, food is number 1. So when we're using superlatives, we can talk about the number 1 using is, or the top ones using are. Thank you very much for watching Aset channel today. My name's John Rowan. I hope to see you again soon.